I think one really powerful way to for me to understand aliveness is to think about, to go into a darker territory, is to think about suicide. And I've known people in my life who suffer from clinical depression.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever the chemistry is in our brain, there is a certain kind of feeling that is to be depressed, where you look in the mirror and ask, do I want to kill myself today? This is the question that Camus asks. This question, this philosophical question. And there is people who, when they're depressed, say, not only do they say, I want to kill myself or I don't, they say, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And that's chemistry. That's whatever that is, that's chemistry in our mind. And then on the flip side of that, for me, I've had some low points, but I've been very fortunate to not suffer from that kind of depression. I am the opposite, which is not only moments of peak performance in athletics or great music or any of that. I'm just deeply joyful often by mundane things. Like, as you were saying it, I was drinking this thing and it's cold, and for some reason the coldness of that was like, oh, great, like refrigeration. I don't know. There was a joy in that. Like, I can't put it into words, but I just felt great. And then just so many things. You look out in nature, there's a nice breeze, and just like, it's amazing. So that doesn't feel like I'm embracing the absurd. That seems like I'm getting some nice like dopamine hits in whatever the chemistry is from just the basics of life. And that is the source of aliveness. However my brain is built, it's gotten a natural sort of mechanism for aliveness. And so one nice way to see the absence of aliveness is to look at the clinical depression. And so that Camus doesn't seem to contend with that at all in asking the question of suicide, because when you look in the mirror and ask, like if I ask myself, do I want to kill myself today? I ask that question in a different way, more like a stoic way often, like basically every day is, you know, what if I die today? It's more like contemplating your mortality every single day. You know, that excites me. The possibility that this is my last day. That, you know, it just reminds me how amazing life is. And that's chemistry. I don't know what that is, but that's certainly not some kind of philosophical decision I made. I am a little bit riding a wave of the chemistry of the genetics I've been given, of the dopamine.